Okay, hello everyone. I decided to make a quick video about how to do Neti Pot, which is the Indian system of cleansing the sinuses with saline water, salt water. This is good to do, the yogis do this on a daily basis as part of the morning cleansing routine to keep the sinuses clear and to enhance mental faculties, mental clarity. But this is also, most people are trying to use Neti Pot in order to calm allergy symptoms or to get rid of mucus in the sinuses, or if you have really stuffy nose, or if you have a sinus infection. And a lot of people don't know how to do this correctly, so I thought it would be good to make an instructional video. Plus, it's kind of entertaining to watch somebody try to do Neti for a video, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so what you're going to need is a Neti Pot. They come in plastic or porcelain. This is a porcelain one, which I prefer. You're going to fill it with body temperature water, even a little bit cooler than body temperature, so it's warm water that has about 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt in it, non-iodized salt. It's important to have pure salt. Okay, and it's important that that water is really not hot at all, because you do not want to damage or burn the delicate mucous membranes inside of your nostrils. You're also going to need some tissues, and at the end you're going to need some type of oil, like a raw sesame oil, not the toasted kind, just raw sesame oil, or ghee, or even like an olive oil would be okay, or even a vitamin E oil. Sesame oil actually has a huge content of vitamin E, so which is very good for the skin. Okay, so let's see, what else do you need to know? It's a pretty straightforward process, but you want to do it correctly. So the hazards are that what we're trying to do, let me back up, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get any impurities out of the nostrils. Especially if you have any type of infection going on, you want to make sure that that's coming out and not going higher up into the sinuses or back down into the throat. So the key thing to remember when you're doing Neti is that no liquid should be getting down your throat, and it shouldn't be feeling like it's going up into your sinuses like it feels maybe when you've gone swimming or something and got water up your nose. It should be a very comfortable process. If it's not comfortable at any point, then you're probably doing it wrong. This is usually done over a sink, but I couldn't figure out how to rig the video camera for the sink. So I'm going to use this very glamorous bucket as my sink. Alright, so Neti is very simple. You just got to get the angle correct. So you're going to lean your head, you're going to look straight down towards the vessel that you're going to be washing into. You're going to look straight down into that, and then turn your head a little to the side. So then my Neti Pot is going to go here in my top nostril, and the water is going to end up coming out of here. So the water is not washing way high up into the sinuses, it's just going kind of around the inside of the nostrils here. Alright, we're going to try it. I haven't tried this on video yet, so we'll see how it goes. Alright. So I'm just placing this pot fully in the top nostril. I'm leaning forward. My mouth is open. And a steady stream. So a steady stream of water is coming out. I would do that on both sides, depending on if my nose is really clogged. I'm going to use a whole neti pot for one whole nostril, and then I'm going to refill it and do one whole neti pot for the other side. If I'm just doing it as a gentle morning practice or just to kind of bring some mental clarity, I would just probably divide half and half. I just half the neti pot for one side, half for the other. So importantly, when you come up, when you've got this water kind of coming out of your nose and you go to blow your nose, do this very, very gently. You do not want to be honking into this tissue and forcing any mucus or anything out. You want to go so gentle, more gentle than you usually do when you blow your nose, because these mucous membranes are now kind of like babies inside after they've been washed. They're very, very delicate, and you don't want to go forcing pressure on them. You can damage the lining of your nostrils. So when you come up, you very gently empty any water that's left in the sinuses, any mucus that's coming out. You do this for both sides. And then you would take your oil and just put it a little bit inside the nostrils. So this is the part that most people don't know to do. And this is actually really crucial. So like I said, once you've cleansed the inside of the sinuses, they're raw. They're like brand new skin in there. Not because you've singed it off or anything, but just because it's washed and cleaned and it doesn't have its usual mucus lining anymore because you just washed it all out. So we need to protect it so that it doesn't get any bacteria in, or it feels soothed. Okay. So most commonly sesame oil is used. You can use your clean pinky finger or a cotton swab, and you just put it inside the nostril. You got to watch me do that. So this will keep the mucous membranes coated and protected. And I hope this explains a little bit better how to do neti. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.